morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel for another Drifty Boy video today. It is the 4th of July, but when you guys see it, it'll be a couple weeks past the 4th, so I hope everybody out there had a good 4th. You know, if you're from the US of A. If not, I hope you had a good Saturday. Hope everything went well for you on this particular weekend. But we're going to the track. It was too good of a deal to pass up, and I originally wasn't going to do the event, but for 50 bucks, I mean, that's cheap seat time. It's gonna cost me a little bit in tires, but like, I'm not super impressed with these Kendas I have on there now. They're the old Kendas, and the date code on them was from 2018, so I think they're just old and they're chunking. So as soon as you get down to like maybe, I don't know, halfway through the tread on the tire, really bad. So I don't know if that was just a characteristic of the tire or if it's just because these are old. You know, I've done my best to not, you know, overheat them, you know, crazily. Obviously when you're drifting, you're overheating the tires no matter what, because you're spinning them. But you know, I've had Acceleras and treated them the same way, and they never chunked and delammed like these tires are doing. And I've seen people run the new Kendas, the KR20As, and they haven't done this either. So like I said, I think these are it's just because they're old. But I have the pair that's still on there from the kart track day, which are basically smoked. We might be able to get a couple of laps. I swapped them side to side on the car because the corner one on the kart track is obviously it's a right hand turn, so you put a lot of stress on the outside of the left tire, and so I had a little extra wear on that side, and we were showing a little bit of nylon, so I put that on the other side because this layout is the same. First corner is a large left hand sweeper, like hard flick in, so we'll try to get, you know, just a couple of laps left on these tires. The center of the tire is fine, well, not fine, but has decent life. It's just chunking. But today I'm really going out just to test different settings on the car. Disconnected the rear sway bar just to see if that's something that, you know, that feels good to me. I softened up the rear damping on the coilovers, so this is just kind of like a test and tune day for me. I'm just gonna go out there and mess with tire pressures and suspension settings and kind of see what's up. So I'll try to do a better job at filming this go round, just to, you know, kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm going and doing to the car when I'm doing it, and, you know, kind of how it feels. So we'll see at the track. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's like a 50% chance. You know, I'd rather test this stuff in the dry. Gives you kind of a better sense of what everything's doing, but we'll see. Well, you're gonna be able to hear me out here, but what we've done, disconnected the rear sway bar like we were saying last night. We dropped the damping full soft on the rear, and we did pick up a ton of grip when using the 265s.
I swapped over to, to these 245 Achilles that I had laying around forever. I just decided they needed to go away. They needed to be burned off. I guess they were a little bit over half tread, with 3 laps on them, and they took a beating. But the car's making good grip, even on the 245s. I got them at 20 psi cold. They feel pretty good. A little less than obviously than 265s, but maybe we could go a little lower. But I'm trying to conserve as much tires as I can. I don't have that many tires, so but overall doing okay. New harness is legit, so we'll catch you back in the car when we start getting some tandems in.
So, wanted to take this opportunity to show you guys what a difference tire compound can make in the grip level of the car. Maybe if you're using used tires, something like this might turn a light bulb on for you. Just listen to the car in transition when we're trying to get it settled and ready to. So here you can see we just totally spin, even trying to pedal the throttle. So, you know, there was a ton of on-off, trying to get the car settled, and we still spin. And then if you listen to these transitions again, you hear the same thing. So you can see it's really hard to get the car settled into drift, get the traction you need, and you can just see that it's slower. So here we're swapping to the grippier, wider Kendas, which gonna give us obviously more grip, and we're gonna be able to carry more speed and get the car settled into drift much faster in the transitions. So take a listen here as we go through. So you'll hear in the first corner, let's just pitch the car in, get it planted, and then on the gas. And then in the transitions, we'll be off throttle to transition, and then immediately back on the gas, full throttle. You just get a lot more commitment. It's just easier to control the car. You're going to be more consistent, and it's just going to help you improve as a driver. So you can really hear in those transitions how much more quickly I'm able to get back on the throttle. And in this next clip, no way am I getting this close to the wall with those old tires. Just don't have the confidence in them.
Well guys, that's no good. Mel's car, she went to crank it up and just blew a bunch of smoke, get through a check engine light. So undo a run on these newer tires, on the Kendas. I mounted them reversed, so they're rolling the wrong way. Maybe that'll help with some of the chunking, I don't know. But we're gonna go out here and see what's up. Not as much tandem action today, but this was kind of a test and tune, so we are getting a lot of that action in. So Mel's throttle body broke. How unfortunate. What a weird thing to break. I think it may be bad motor mounts. Cause the engine to pitch over and break it off. That's the only thing we can think.
perfect timing. End of the event. We're in Mike's truck because the bourbon's packed up. The bourbon hub, drift hub bourbon, full of stuff. We just threw everything in there really quick. We had like 3 minutes. The AC's probably blasting into Mike. We had like 3 minutes to load up flat. So now we're just hanging out, we're waiting. As soon as this passes, we'll load everything up.
Well, guys, another drift day down. Got some good setup time in, good drive time. Still have, I don't know, half a set of Kendas left. I'll pull those off the wheels and then bring them to the next event with me. So I have 8 tires basically. I have those 2 and then 6 new tires for the next event. So should be plenty. But car felt good. It's just running hot. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a bigger radiator and some fans. I think it's just. I mean, I looked down. I was seeing like 235 coolant temp, which is high. You really don't want to go over like 220, 225. So, but I mean, it was like 97 degrees in the middle of the day. It was hot. What are we doing? Come on. About? Oh yeah, overheating. So big radiator and fans. You know, upper and lower radiator hose, getting all the cooling system kind of updated and ready to go. But yeah, other than that, car ran great. Just was only able to do like a lap or 2 at a time until we had to, you know, go running up and down the paddock and cool it off. But other than that, it was great. So that is going to do it for this one, guys. I appreciate you guys coming by and watching the video. If you have any questions, comments, any concerns, post them down below. If you really like the content, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.